I'm Celine. I'm 34 years old, and for 10 years, I believed I was married to the love of my life. Mark and I met at a conference in New York. He was charming, well-spoken, confident, the kind of man who made you feel like you were the only one in the room. We dated for a year, then got married. He made big promises, family, future, forever, and I believed him. We bought a house in a quiet suburb. I decorated every corner with love, framed pictures of us, scented candles, cozy blankets. We had a daughter, Emily. He cried when she was born. I remember thinking, this man was made to be a father. Mark traveled often for work. He was in consulting, always flying to different cities. Sometimes I missed him terribly, but I never doubted him. He always called, sent photos, said, I wish I was home. He never gave me a reason to suspect anything. But now, looking back, the signs were there. I just didn't want to see them. One Wednesday afternoon, everything changed. I was folding laundry in our bedroom. Mark was in the shower. His phone rang on the nightstand. I glanced at the screen. Ava, school. I thought it was maybe a coworker or someone from Emily's school. So I answered. A woman's voice. Hi, is Mark picking up the kids today? Or should I? I froze. Kids? I asked. She laughed lightly, like it was obvious. Yes, Jake and Bella. Is this his sister? No, I whispered. I'm his wife. Silence. Then the voice on the other end, shaky now, said, I'm his wife too. I didn't even hang up properly. I dropped the phone. Mark came out of the shower moments later, humming a tune, wiping his hair with a towel. I stood there, shaking. Who is Ava? I asked. He stopped mid-step. Who is Ava? I repeated, this time louder. His face went pale. He didn't even try to lie. He sat on the edge of the bed and covered his face. I didn't mean for it to happen this way, he said. She wasn't supposed to last. But then the kids came and the kids, plural. He had a whole other family. I stood there, numb, as he poured everything out. He met Ava before we were married. He had been seeing us both, juggling holidays, inventing business trips. He said he loved us both. He said he was torn. He said he never wanted to hurt anyone, but he did. He hurt all of us. For days, I didn't speak. I didn't cry. I just functioned. Emily asked where her daddy was. I said, Daddy's taking a long trip. Because how do you tell a child her father is a stranger? Mark begged me to forgive him. He said he'd leave Ava, said he'd choose me. But how do you trust a man who split himself between two lives for a decade? 1 week later, I called Ava. I had to know. We met at a cafe, both nervous, both broken. She looked just like me, not in appearance, but in spirit, tired, angry, confused. We exchanged timelines, compared photos, gifts, messages, lies. He told her he was a widower when he met her, that Emily was his niece. He even showed her my pictures and claimed they were his late sister. We cried together, two strangers, united by betrayal. Ava left him the next day. I did too. He lost everything. It's been 6 months now. I'm raising Emily on my own. Therapy helps. Journaling helps. Some nights, the pain returns, not because I miss him, but because I miss the version of him I thought was real. I learned something, though. Love is not just about affection. It's about truth. And any love built on lies is not love at all. People ask me if I hate him. I don't. I pity him. He could have had one beautiful, honest life. Instead, he chose 2 broken ones. But me, I chose freedom. And I will never let anyone lie me into a cage again.